What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's been a little minute, but your boy is back, baby. Let's run an intro and get right into it. Guys, so on my 2018 Platinum, whatever, F-150, whatever you call it, it's got the Apple CarPlay dash and all that stuff, the fancy lollygag bullshit. But anyways, I'm gonna update that a little bit, just kind of give it a better look, I guess you would say. I'll flip this around, just trying to give you a little idea of what I'm talking about. So I seen somebody on TikTok actually do this. They took this display screen right here and ended up turning it into an iPad. So pretty much what I'm doing now is I'm heading up to the store to get an iPad and get rid of the small little bitty screen. It's gonna be one of them cellular iPads, so I gotta add to my phone plan and all that stuff, whatever. But then I'll have full control of Netflix, YouTube, maps, any kind of maps, Waze. It's basically my iPhone, but as my dash control now, especially with the wireless CarPlay I have on there now. What is in the middle of the street? My wireless CarPlay I have in the truck now, that just plugs into the USB port and allows me to not run with a cord anymore for my phone. I'm pretty much going to tie that into that with the iPad. So it's a pretty easy thing to do. I just figured, why not make a video of it? There's plenty of videos people doing it, but it's kind of like adds to the look of the interior of like a vehicle. Makes it look kind of updated, kind of cooler, I guess you would say. So pretty much it's going to take away the entire size of this screen, and it's going to be a 10.5-inch iPad that's going to go here. So I would assume it's going to cover up all this, and then just you can obviously adjust it and whatnot to be lined up just above your media controls here. So that's the whole plan. It's very inexpensive. Besides the iPad, all it is just two stick magnets, or two stick mount magnets that sticks to the plastic housing, I guess you would call it, and then the other end's a magnet. You just pop the iPad on and you roll with it. So like I said, heading there to get it now, and I'll update you guys when we get getting at it. Just like that, boys. I'm gonna pause this up. Shout out to my boys over at Team Ebo Racing. Y'all know the deal. Anyways, so I got the 10th gen iPad. Yes, it's blue. I know, right? So I went to Walmart, just bought a cheap black case to cover up the blue for the time being, and to obviously protect the iPad. And then another thing for mounting it was these magnetic mounts right here. So it's pretty much you just stick the magnet to the back of this, which will be on the case, and then this sticky end, the flat bottom piece right here, will stick somewhere along here. My whole plan is to set the iPad like as close as I can, kind of like that, so where it's flat at the top. And I like how it's not hanging over on the vents too. But it's also not interfering with the control knobs down here or any of this stuff right here. But you kind of get the gist. So I went from that little bitty screen to this right here. And so with this, obviously I got Netflix, YouTube, all that stuff. It's all cellular. Well, it's on Wi-Fi right now, but let me turn this off really quick. And just like that, it's running on LTE, so I can use this anywhere I want to go, anything like that. So it's pretty easy and pretty simple, like I said. You have all of your music and everything. I'm trying to do this while looking at the phone. But you have everything you need all on this one setup thing. So all of your Apple Music or Spotify, whatever you use, Pandora, blah blah blah, all that stuff. I did try using it on this right here because I was running the wireless CarPlay and it was not quite working for me. I couldn't get it to work, so I'm just running it Bluetooth like that. Since you're not going to see this screen, this is going to be the new sync, I guess you would call it, the new screen for sync. So this is going to eliminate this, obviously, because it's going to cover it up. But this is going to be the new control thing, module, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, so let me get this all mounted up, the case on and all that stuff, and I'll show you guys the end result and all that good stuff. Okay, so this is the mount that I'm using. Don't mind all this garbage, but I'm just trying to get the gist because I'm not gonna do the way I thought it was. Actually, so this is the mount we went with. I bought 2 of them by accident, thinking I was gonna do, you know, one here and one here, because I didn't think these mounts were gonna be as strong as they are, but they're very strong. So you're gonna need one of these. But I think what I'm gonna do is I think I'm gonna cut this flat, because I've seen on previous videos people taking these and putting them on here. So let me see if I can get this to stay inside there. Okay, so as you can see, obviously that sticks out quite far, I guess you would say. And if you put the iPad up to it, I'm just trying to get it to where it'll stay. You're gonna see a space and a gap like that. So I'm not wanting that. I'm wanting this to sit flush. So long story short, I think what I'm gonna do is cut this flat and just put a piece of double-sided sticky tape on the back side, and I can just mount it, you know, right here, or, you know, anywhere right here, but I want it to be as center as possible, because you're gonna take this metal thing, this is the part that sticks, as you see, to the magnet or whatever. You're gonna have to put that on a certain spot on the back side of this iPad. So I'm gonna want to, you know, kind of angle this the best I can, and put the magnet in the right spot. I'm also gonna take this charging side and I'm gonna put it over here towards the passenger side, since I have my charging thing right there in my cigarette outlet. Oh yeah, stop buying these cheap ass air fresheners, man. These cheap ones right here, man. Just go to a home store, Walmart or something like that, and you just get hooked up like a tow truck right there. Anyways, ADHD is kicking in. But yeah, so I'm gonna cut this down and make it sit flush instead of sticking out and looking a little rough. All right, so y'all seen before. This is what it is now. So I pretty much took off the swivel piece and cut it off, and the card holder piece. So now it's sitting flush. I kind of got into it a little bit right there, but it ain't gonna hurt anything. So, but yeah. So now it's sitting flush. So now it's gonna sit flat instead of poking out like how it was with the adjustable little ball thing. Just took a cutoff wheel and a grinder, and here we are. So I'm gonna throw some double-sided tape on this, and that's what's gonna go on the screen. And then just gotta line up the back magnet that goes in the back of the case of the iPad, and then slap it on, and we should be good. All right, guys. So here is the final result. So this is the one it looks like. Seems like everything looks centered to me. It's just crooked, but you can obviously, you know, turn it whatever way, however way you want to do it. What I end up having to do was, obviously y'all seen I cut the piece off of the mount itself, and it just comes off. Like I said, that's the metal piece right there. There's the mount. I didn't really want to put it on my screen, just for the simple fact of I didn't want to mess it up for future reference, like when I sell the truck or something like that. So I just put it here for now. I had to layer the double-sided tape. So it's got 3 layers on there just to kind of stick out just a little bit. But that also allows it to move, you know, just a little bit. That way the iPad itself stays nice and firm and doesn't like quite move around. So you just pop it on, that's it. Now when I'm saying it allows the iPad to move, when you touch it, there is no movement. Like with the iPad itself, there's no, like, you know, when you tap something and it's mounted and it keeps tapping this back plastic piece, there is no tap. So like that noise, you see how it's hitting that. But here now you just, I mean, I'm mainly going to be doing this bottom stuff anyways, so I can just tap whatever I need to get, pull my maps up, you know, whatever, all that good stuff. I got to finish setting this stuff up, but you guys pretty much get the whole idea of everything. So now when the truck starts up, it automatically connects to Bluetooth. So all you gotta do is just tap it, and then the music should start playing by itself. Let's see. Unless I gotta push play. Hold on. There we go. So yeah, see, that works. So like I said, I'll show you guys kind of like the delay if there's any. I'll just pick a random song. Yeah, let's not look at that. Let's not look at that. But you pretty much get it. So that's the whole idea of things. I'm thinking about adding this other mount just to make it a lot more firm, just to keep it in place. Obviously, if I pull it down a little bit, it can rest along these knobs, because I'm mainly going to use the knobs on my my steering wheel anyways. So let me crack the door open a little bit. I ain't trying to, pass out over here from carbon dioxide, whatever. But yeah, so you pretty much get the gist. So that's pretty much how it's set up. But come on now, I'm not used to using an iPad. I have not touched an iPad in seriously probably 4 or 5 years, no joke. But like I said, if you guys opt out to doing this, or if you want to do this, the best way to do it is to get a cellular iPad. That way, or you use your hotspot on your phone. With a cellular iPad, you literally can take it anywhere, whenever you want, like long road trips, wherever you're going, multiple hours and whatnot. And you can literally just be driving down the road, pop up Netflix. I haven't set this stuff up, but watch your movies, whatever you want to watch, or watch your homies on YouTube or whatever you want. I'm sure you can download TikTok and all that stuff, but I'm not responsible for any accidents that you guys do, though, just straight up. But yeah, that was pretty much the gist of it. That's how everything turned out. I kind of hop in the back seat, kind of show you guys how it kind of looks back here from like a back seat point of view. So everything turned out quite nice. And then, the typical, well, what are you going to do when you leave your truck? Oh, that's crazy. You just see ya, and I'm gone. You come back in, and you're back in business, and you're ready to go. But that's pretty much it, guys. That's all you gotta do. Like I said, you just buy the iPad. The mounts are like $30 a piece. That's pretty much it. It's pretty much just an added thing, I guess, kind of like for looks. But also it seemed kind of helpful. Let's see. I'm gonna kind of set up a location to a location. I don't know, randomly. We'll put Buc-ee's, just to kind of get the idea of how it looks and how big it is on the screen. That way you can, what is, I don't know where this is taking me, but this is Buckner. I want Buc-ee's, or as the lady calls it in that video, Busey's. Oh man, let's see. Here we go. So that and go. So you went from the little bitty screen to this. So now, also the tip, obviously, when you connect to Bluetooth, it's gonna play the sounds, through the radio, all that stuff. So you don't have to, turn the radio down or whatever. If you have your Siri, your voice person, whatever, on for the maps and all that type of stuff. But also, it's obviously a whole hell of a lot less laggy than the factory system. So, but yeah, that's the gist of it. So, that's pretty much how it's set up. It's pretty self-explanatory, pretty easy to do. Just a little add-on, a little cool feature. So, yeah. But so a little update. So the show is January 21st. I'm pretty sure. Let me look real quick. I'm pretty sure it's January 20th and 21st. And obviously it's Christmas time. Let's see. This show is, I'm just trying to give you guys a little baseline of, how much longer I have. Okay, Saturday, January 22nd. January 20th, Jesus Christ. And Sunday, January 21st, 2024. So, for y'all don't know, I'm in the Jax Wax booth for Jax Wax Louisville, with me doing their application for the whole graphene coating and all that type of stuff. They wanted me to be in it. So I have just so much stuff to do. And with working at UPS and being a driver and peak season being in full effect, I just honestly have not had any time to make videos, to do any work. I just have not had time to do anything for this truck. So basically, like how people have SEMA crunches, I'm having the World of Wheels crunch. So pretty much this knocked one thing off the list. I guess this wasn't really on the list. I just kind of seen the idea a long time ago. Then one of my buddies posted on Snapchat just recently, and I was like, you know what, dude? I'm actually going to do it. So kind of bucked down and got it. I just have a lot of shit to do. I do, like, totally so much stuff. I want to redo the Starlight headliner because of this right here, back here, this little open section. The stars over there on that side got ripped out whenever I was putting it in. It was kind of rushed. I want to add a little bit, a couple more stars, because it's like the 360 or 460 piece star kit. I wanted to do like a 500. So if anything, I'll just add to this one and fix that little scenario back there. Or just redo the whole thing. I gotta obviously clean the truck. So that's the cleaning part's taken care of. I think it's Do It Right detailing, I think. Or Trevor Clarity. He's taking care of the detailing for the truck inside and out. I got to get a couple things polished, like the trailer hitch and my exhaust tip, just small little miscellaneous things. I got to touch up some spots. I got to take off like the bump stops and just stuff that I think looks ugly under the truck. I got to fix just a couple more things and just basically get this thing as clean as possible. The whole emblem situation, I was putting a light up emblem. They sent me the wrong one. Didn't work at all. So I'm fighting back and forth with them, trying to get my money back and all this stuff. So I got to order another one of those. I don't think it's going to be here in time because I want the one that's paint matched. Don't think that's going to be here in time. I just have so much stuff to do with a little bit of time. So just, kind of bear with me with these videos because I'm working my ass off right now with work. And I'm trying to make content. So not to bore you guys anymore. That's pretty much the gist of the video. If you like what you're seeing, my name is Gavin. I create some pretty cool ass shit. So if you want to stick with me on my little road to my little journey of building some cool ass shit, I bet you should just go ahead and hit that subscribe button. So with that being said, I can't talk. I didn't take my medicine today, dude. I'm everywhere. But with that being said, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.